Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 8th day in the 30 days of finding your strength with brave thinking. This is Lin Yuan-Su, your transformational life coach. During the month of April, every single day, I will be joining you on Zoom, and I will also posting the recordings on YouTube to share with you the tips, the teachings, and the learnings that you can utilize during this time when it appears that our world is shaking and it seems like to be a dark time. And my intention is to truly support you during this journey. And I want you to know that regardless of what's happening, you still have a choice, you still have the ability, you still have the strength within you to be able to truly create something during this time. And you don't have to allow or have this experience, this circumstance, this condition that's going around the world define your life, define who you are, and most importantly, define how you're going to walk out from this time, because this one shall pass as well. Every single day, we're going to start with practicing a breathing exercise. So first of all, we are going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth, like we're blowing into a straw. Again, inhale and exhale. As you may notice, this breathing exercise truly will help you to calm your nervous system and also bring you back to that grounded state. Every single day also, we're going to share a gratitude and celebrate a win. So this generates our energetic state. Everything is energy, and we get to create what energy we want to create for this very moment. By sharing a gratitude, we truly guide our mind into the thing that we're grateful for. And gratitude is one of the highest energetic vibration up there. We celebrate a win because we acknowledge ourselves. We want to make sure that we truly acknowledge and celebrate our own wins, share something we are proud of ourselves. I invite you to record this every single day as we go along. And if you want to share it on social media or share with your family, with your friends, that is a very powerful way to create this ripple effect, because when others hears your gratitude, hears your wins, they will create that energy for themselves as well. Today, I am very grateful for having a roof over my head. I live in London, Ontario, Canada. Last night we had a phenomenal storm. A thunderstorm, and there was hailing as well. It was just really incredible. I don't think I've ever experienced something like that. The sound, everything was very, very incredible. I actually enjoyed it. And I'm just so grateful that over that time, I know our house is solid because it's relatively new, and we're just enjoying listening to that sound and watching those lightnings. And it was like a show. It was incredible. I'm so grateful for my house and also I guess for my family to, the three of us all during that time, all laying in bed and just crawl together and enjoy that connection, that bond, that love. It's so precious. And I want to celebrate when that I am going to be committing myself into bettering myself as a coach. And I am going to be enrolling with my mentor, Mary Morrissey, for her highest training package that she ever offers. And I'm scared because it is a financial commitment, it is a huge investment. And it just, I'm standing on the edge of my ever expanding life. And, as I'm talking about, my palms are getting sweaty. But I know this is a good sign. This is my paradigm showing up. This is my limiting belief showing up for me. And this is a great sign, because this is how I know I am about to expand my life. I'm very, very proud of myself for making that decision, for moving forward. So yesterday I shared with you my personal story of the one time that when my world seems like to be shaking, and the principles I used to maintain my balance, so to speak, and eventually stand firm. And I practiced forgiveness. And I made the decision to look for the good and also to look for the learnings in that experience and in that circumstance. And those are the decisions we get to make, we get to choose. And those are the actions we can take every single day. Because regardless, life is going to happen. As long as we're breathing, we're going to create a life. And those experiences and circumstances are going to be there, regardless of what we do. It is up to us to make the decision, to make the conscious decision, to look at any challenging experience or times to say, I'm going to look for the good in it. I am going to look for the learning in it. I am going to neutralize this experience by practice whatever the things I can practice to neutralize it. Have a pity party, practice forgiveness, and understand the next step we move on is to learn from this experience, to get the learnings from this experience or circumstance. At the very end of our yesterday's lesson, I also mentioned about casting a kind glance of your own life. And today we're going to dive deeper into it. We all have a relationship with ourselves. We are all spirits having a human experience. We are all spirit beings being put on this earth suit, having that human experience, human birth, as we put on this earth suit, our physical body, and walk this life, our human side of our nature, having that relationship with our spirit side of our nature. And what is that relationship? How is that relationship look for you? Right? Once again, practicing notice what we're noticing. Take a deep breath and notice your own thoughts about yourself. What kind of friendship do you have with yourself? As I mentioned yesterday, is that a kind one? Is that a fun one? Is that a critical one? Is that a relationship that sometimes maybe making you feel like a bit uncomfortable or criticizing or creating different feelings that makes you feel contracted? Or maybe say the other way, what kind of friendship do you have with yourself? Practice that, cast that glance over our life. But this time we're going to be gentle and kind to ourselves. All right, we're going to be gentle and kind to ourselves as we look back of our life. When we were babies, what did we do? What did we do? And when we think of those events, are we being gentle and kind to ourselves? As I think back, I was born, raised in China. As I was a little kid, we didn't have much. China was a very poor country back then. And this is a very incredible because that was not that long ago. I'm going to be 38 in June. So that's almost 40 years ago when I was born. We were very poor when I was a kid, but I never noticed that we were poor because as a child, you just go by your life day to day, having the fun that you know what it means to have fun. And it was great. It was I had friends that we always hang out and play different things, and that was my preschool years. I remember there was one time my head got stuck within a fence because we're trying to get into this garden to do things what kids would do. I was maybe 4 or 5. I still have this memory because I have a big head. So my head got stuck in that fence, and all my friends ran away from me and leaving me there getting stuck. And it was some grown-ups. And I remember at that moment, I felt so much in trouble because as a little kid, of course, you feel that you're going to be punished. You feel that you're in so much trouble. And nothing happened out of that. So at least I don't remember. So, but now thinking back, it was so much fun. It was a really, really fun memory for me. And when I started going to school, the education system back home is very, very demanding, and my parents are very strict about my performance academically as well. So that was a really a time. Now I look back, there were times where before I would have felt very embarrassed for the things I did, whether it was a mistake or whether it was a humiliation literally from the teacher. But now, when we're practicing to have a kind glance of our own life, I'm being gentle and kind to myself, and also I'm being gentle and kind to every single person that occurred in my life. Right? I'm taking a kind and gentle glance of my own life. As I went into high school, once again, there are times I was not the best in the class. I made mistakes. And once again, taking a glance, I learned something from it. Maybe not at that time, at that very moment. Now I do, with my widened understanding and awareness of life. This is how you take that kind and gentle glance of your own life. Be a good friend to yourself. Be a kind and gentle friend to yourself. And this is a practice we get to do every single day, so we can be a safe place for ourselves to fall. We're all going to make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. That human experience is always going to have experiences, circumstances, and condition. We are going to make mistakes. We're going to walk during dark times. Whatever it is, we're going to experience challenges. For yourself, at least for yourself, be that safe place with your arms open, filled with love and grace. And if you fall, you are going to catch yourself. You are the safe place for yourself to fall. And during this entire journey, at the same time, we all need support, external support. So this Saturday, which is April 11th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be hosting a free Zoom workshop on building your resilience. So I would love for you to join me. If you want to RSVP for that event, just email me, send me an email right here, and I would love to send you more information regarding that particular workshop. Again, it is going to be this Saturday, April 11th. And if you need me for any extra support, I would love to be that support for you during this time. Know that you have more power and strength in you, and all you need to do is to lean into it. And feel free to subscribe this channel. And I started to become a YouTuber, which is something I'm quite proud of myself as well. And stay healthy, stay strong. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.